This is problem number 7 from the H10-8 homework. Find the sum of the following arithmetic series. So our series goes negative 1.8 plus negative 1.6 plus, and that is supposed to be a negative 1.4. There is a negative sign missing there. And then plus dot 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 all the way over to positive 0.8 at the end. So here we go. We're going to look at it and say, first thing, right? Remember, we need to know what the first term is, we need to know what the nth term is, and we need to know what n is if it's an arithmetic series. Okay, with this one here, notice that it is increasing. It's increasing by 0.2 each time. Every time we go from one to the next here, we're adding 0.2. So we have, this is our nth term over here, 1, 2, 3, and so on until we get to n. We need to figure out what n is going to be. So let's use our a sub n equation, right? A sub n should equal our first term plus our common difference times n minus 1. So in this case, a sub n would be 0.8. A sub 1 would be negative 1.8 plus our common difference, 0.2 times n minus 1. So as we look to go through and solve here, let's go ahead and just add that 1.8 to each side. Just get it out of the way here for right now. That would be what, 2.6 equals 0.2 times the quantity of n minus 1. And you can distribute the 0.2 through if you want, but this is another way of doing it. I'm going to divide each side by 0.2. And that 0.2 goes into 2.6 13 times. So now 13 is equal to n minus 1, so n has to equal 14. There's 14 terms in this series. So we know that there's 14 terms. We know the first term is negative 1.8, and we know the last term was 0.8. So our sum then of our 14 terms should be our first term, negative 1.8, plus our last term, 0.8, times half of 14. Well, that should give us a negative 1 times 7. So our sum for the 14 terms in this series should end up being negative 7. If you have questions about this one, please make sure you reach out to your teacher. Thanks for watching.